Hi guys, welcome back with this YouTube channel, Artificial and Facts. Thank you for clicking this video, I really appreciate it so much. In this video, I am going to talk about one topic called Qualitative Independent Variables. Well, as you know, this topic is quite interesting because it talks about independent variables, which later on I'm going to explain it to you. Before we start, there are a couple of things you should know because this video contains three main things. First, understanding about qualitative independent variables. Second, solving some examples to get better understanding. Third, analyze a case using SPSS software. In our daily life, we frequently wish to use nominal scale variables, such as gender, whether the home has a swimming pool, or whether the sports team was the home or the visiting team in our analysis. Well, these are called qualitative variables because they describe a particular quality such as male or female. To use qualitative variable in regression analysis, we use a scheme of dummy variables in which one of the two possible conditions is coded 0 and the other is 1. For example, we might be interested in estimating an executive's salary on the basis of years of job experience and whether he or she graduated from college. Graduation from college can take on only one of two conditions, yes or no. Thus, it is considered a qualitative variable. But the question is it possible to use a qualitative variable with more than this possible outcome? The answer is yes. But the coding scheme becomes more complex and will require a series of dummy variables. To explain that, let's see this following case and then we are gonna analyze it using the SPSS software. You know, last week I made a small observation about the payroll of an employee at a water depot company. Well, I don't need to mention the company's name, but in this thing, I just want to know if there is an influence between the salary that the company gives to employees based on the gender of the employee. And here is the data that I have taken, pure from the paper. Just for your information, the salary has been rounded up to the nearest number. Gender data could also be called a dummy variable. And furthermore, to make it easier to analyze the data, we have to provide a code for this gender, or X, variable data, namely with a code of 1 for man and 0 for woman. After coding is done, then the data display becomes like this. Now let's jump into the tutorial about case of regression analysis using dummy variable with SPSS software. And here is the output of SPSS from the previous tutorial video. First is the variables entered or removed. Model number 1, the variables entered is gender, the variables removed is 0, and the method is enter. For A, dependent variable is salary, and B, all requested variables entered. And then model summary. Model column number 1, for the R value is 0.939 and the R square value is 0.882 and the adjusted R square value is 0.868. And then the STD error of the estimate is 10,000.000. A is predictors for constant and gender. And then the ANOVA. Model 1, for the regression, sum of squares is 6,000,000,000 or 6,000,000,000, which is about 6 billion, and the DF value is 1. The mean square is the same, 6 billion, and the F is 60,000, and for the SIG value is 0.000. For residual, the sum of squares value is 8 billion, and the DF value is 8, and the mean square value is 1 billion. The F value is 0 and the SIG value is 0 too. So the total here is 6.8 billion, and the DF value is 9 from 8 plus 1. And for A is dependent variable is salary, of course, and the predictor's constant is gender. And for the coefficients, model 1, constant is gender, and the upper B value is 40,000.000, and the below of it is 50,000.000. For the coefficient STD error, the upper value is 5,000.000, and then the value on the below is 6454.972. The standardized coefficient's beta value is 0.939. The T value for constant is 8,000 and the T value for the gender is 7.746. The SIG value is remain the same, 0.000. Now it's time for decision-making conclusion. Firstly, we need to determine the root problem, which is there any influence between the amount of salary and the gender of the employees at the water depot company? Secondly, we need to determine the hypothesis. For H0, there is no effect between the amount of salary and the gender of the employees at the water depot company. For H1, there is an influence between the amount of salary and the gender of the employee. And here is the model summary. Based on the second output, or model summary, it is known that the R value is 0.939, which shows a very strong correlation or relationship between salary and employee gender. And here is the coefficients. Based on the fourth output or coefficient above, the regression equation in this case example is like this. Salary equals to 40,000 plus 50,000 or gender. Then the constant 40,000 represents the average salary received per month. For male employee or code number 1, salary equals to 40,000 plus in parenthesis 50,000 times 1 equals to 90,000 per month. And for female employee, code number 0, salary equals to 40,000 plus in parenthesis 50,000 times 0 equals to 40,000 per month. And then we need to make decision based on G's value and arithmetic value. Method 1. From the output above, a significance value of 0.000 or less than 0.05 is obtained, then H0 is rejected and HA is accepted. And method 2, it is known that the t-count value of 7.746 is greater than t-table of 2.262. Then H0 is rejected and HA is accepted. And here is the formula to find the t-table. Because the test is two-sided, it uses 0.025 in parenthesis df equals to n or number of samples minus 1 or number of independent variables equals to 10 minus 1 equals to 9. And then value 0.025 divided by 9. Then we look at the distribution of the value of the table. Well, I think that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for clicking this video. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys doing well. Hope you guys understand this topic because this topic is quite interesting. And if you have any questions, just drop it on the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. And take care guys. See you.